Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Carrie, Anita, Christina, welcome. Nice to see you. Somebody give me a thumbs up that I've got sound again. I'm just paranoid now ever since we had that happen a few weeks ago. You can hear me? It looks like good sound is coming through. If you didn't catch that a few weeks ago, I did like 45 minutes with no sound. Amazing. Anita, thank you. Awesome. Come onto your mats if you're not already there. Just let yourself land. We're going to do our Sunday morning live stream and just like take it as it goes for you this morning. For those of you that have been checking in about my knee, I've got a knee injury. I finally got some imaging done. It's not like any of the worst case scenarios, but I've got to go back for a CT scan to find out more. Something's going on there. I think it's going to be, it's an old injury from compensating from my injury on my bad knee. So we're just going to like take it easy. I've still not been able to get into a child's pose comfortably, but otherwise my practice is feeling pretty strong. It's just good to get moving and keeping the range of motion going. So you listen to your body, take rest when you need to, challenge yourself whenever that fits, and we will see how the flow goes. Okay, so we'll take 60-minute journey into power sequence and just take it as it comes. Move into child's pose to start, please. Sitting back onto your heels. As you land here, start to generate Ujjayi breath. These long inhales and exhales through the nose. Fill your lungs up. And empty them out. Make the breath nice and deep. Expanding. Getting your awareness here on this moment. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more long inhale. And long exhale. And tabletop. Exhale to cat pose. Press the floor and round the back. Hug the belly in. Cow. Inhale. Look up. Let your belly drop. And cat. Cow. Tailbone up. Chest forward. One more cat. Press. Tuck your chin to your chest. And cow. Tabletop. Take a breath in here. Lift your tailbone back to downward facing dog. Ground through your hands and your feet. Just taking the time to land, to get present. To create some clarity around what you might have like walked onto your mat with this morning. Big breath in. Big breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Take ragdoll at the back of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Grab your elbows, your biceps. Just allow the upper body to dangle down. It's not creating tension in the upper body. Let the shoulders drop, let the crown of the head drop. Press your feet. Start to create more activation through the legs. Lift the tailbone. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale right here. As you exhale, release your hands to your mat. And toe heel your feet back to touch. Halfway lift. And fold. Extended mountain pose, reach up. And fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Walk your hands out to a high plank. Hands to the top of your mat. Hold here, breathe in. Drop your bum down in line with the shoulders and the heels. Soften both elbows. 5 breaths, inhale. If you need to come down to your knees, then do that, yeah? Take the modification. Building heat. Scrubbing your hands towards each other, like they're not moving, but that activation of the chest, the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift forward onto your toes. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows in tight to the body. Upward facing dog. Lift the chest forward. Downward facing dog, hips back. Full breath in. And full breath out. Spread the fingers and toes. Root down the hands and the feet. And open your eyes. If you haven't already started to connect your drishti, your gaze, be present with what you're looking at. Intentional. Ground and lengthen the body. Lift onto your toes. Bend your knees. Step or walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain. Sweep up. Big stretch. Fold. Flat back. Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Lift onto your toes. Bend your knees, empty. Hop or step forward. Flat back. Fold. Extended mountain, up and back. Reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step back. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Press the floor. Downward facing dog. Hips back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift. Bend, empty. Look forward. Hop or step there. Flat back. Fold. Extended mountain, up and back. Go into a back bend. Reach for it. Fold. Hug your chest into your legs. Lengthen the spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow. Breath. Fill your lungs. Empty out. Long inhale. Long exhale. 2 more. In. And out. Fill your lungs. Root down your hands and your feet. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Step or hop. Flat back. And fold. One more. Extended mountain. Reach for it. Fold forward. Lengthen the spine. Sit into chair. Take a breath in. Reach up. As you exhale, sit deeper. Ground the 4 corners of both feet. Let your tailbone descend down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Lengthen the side body. Fold. Hug the legs. Halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one on the right side. Step through. Reach up. Land in that front knee. Sink down into your lunge. Keep pulling back that right hip bone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spread the toes. Root down both feet. Reach up. Lunge deeper. Take one more breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Step through. Root down. Keeping that left hip drawing back. The left knee in line with the front ankle. Breathe. Fullest inhale. The exhale deepens the pose. Two more. Arm bones back. Lengthen, reach. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Building heat with movement, with breath. Fill your lungs. Empty. Lift onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step forward. Flat back. Fold. Chair. Just a one breath. Sit low. And fold. Lengthen. High to low. Upward. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right side. Reach up. Chaturanga Dandasana, flow. Breath. Keep it going. Inhale, fill. Empty. Left side. Warrior one. Reach for it. Flow it out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Fill your lungs. Sigh it out. Long inhale. Long exhale. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step. Flat back. Fold forward. Chair. And fold. Halfway lift. High to low. Moving breath. Upward. Downward facing dog. Right side, warrior one. Go up. Open to warrior two. Flip and reverse, peaceful warrior. Stretch back, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, plant the hands. Move. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side. Warrior one. Into warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Go back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flow it out. Upward. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Lift the right foot up. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Inhale. Open up more. Really lift that right knee high. Draw the right heel down towards your bum. Take a full breath in. Crescent lunge. Step through. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right side. Activate the back leg. Lift the heel. Lift the kneecap. Press your palms. Twist your torso. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen. Deepen that twist. Warrior two. Land in your front knee. Soften your shoulders. And breathe. Generous breaths. Long inhale. Long exhale. Again. One more. Breathe out. With empty lungs, extended side angle. Inhale to lengthen that left arm up. Keep the knee in the lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spark your fingers on that left hand. Option for a half bind. You can reach to your lower back and start to draw open the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gaze down to the floor. Bring your right hand down. Ground your palm. Take a breath in. Side plank. You'll step the right foot back. Feet can be staggered or stacked. Activate core. Lift up. Maybe lifting that top leg. Squeeze in to express out. Inhale. Exhale. Wild thing. Bend the left knee. Step it behind you. And start to lift up the right hip. So you're on your left tip toes. The pinky toe edge of your right foot. Reach up over your head for 3. For 2. Full expression. One more breath. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Feet together at the back of the mat. Lift the left foot up. Open your hip. Take a big side body opening here. Draw that left heel down. Inhale. Exhale. More opening. Really get the left hip up over the right. Take another breath here. And step through. Crescent lunge. Inhale up. Right away. Find the twist. Keep the front knee nice and deep in the lunge. If you need to soften that front knee a bit, do that. Just like listening to the body. Get the depth that fits for you. Keep active through the back leg. Heel high. Kneecap lifts. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Lengthen. And twist. Warrior two. Open up. Land in the pose. Focus your eyes at one point. In. And out. Root the feet. Soften the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Extended side angle. Come down. Maybe elbow to knee. Right arm reaches up. Breathe in. Bring the right hand onto your lower back if you want that half bind. The right shoulder will try to roll forward. Keep it integrated. Pull it back. Press both feet. Lift the center of your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. Another breath out. Glance down to the floor. Hold here. You'll bring the hand down. Step back the left foot. And expand. Side plank. Starting here. Take a few breaths to open it up. Lift the hips. Your gaze. Your top foot. Moving towards wild thing. Breathe in. Bend your right knee. Step the foot behind you. So on the tippy toes of that right foot. Reaching the right arm up over your head. And really lifting through that left hip bone. Get the both hips squared to the ceiling for 3. For 2. 1 more breath. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Empty it out. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Flat back. And fold. Take fingers to toes, forward fold, feet wide. Let the crown of the head go and scoop up your big toes. Dangle your head out and shake it yes and no. Both tension in the neck. Where can you soften even more? Really landing here in a release. Full breath in. Full breath out. And let go of the toes. Bring them back to touch. Heels wider than your big toes. Set that up. Chair. Sink down. Twist to the right. Keep shoulder blades integrated. Pull them back. Press both feet equally. Really ground through both feet. Spread the toes. Root them down. Breath in. Breath out. Lengthen the spine. Stay for the twist. Center Utkatasana. Sit down. Reach up. Twist to the other side. Stay active in the upper body, in the legs. Whole body in this pose. Yeah, press the feet. Sink down a little deeper. 3. For 2. Stay. Last breath. Twist it out. Come to center. Reach up. And fold. Gorilla. Feet wide. Slide your palms underneath your feet. Let go of the head. Press down the backs of the hands. A long inhale. A long exhale. One more. And release your feet. Toe heel them back to touch. Up to a flat back. And fold. Do that again. Lengthen the spine. And fold forward. Let's take Malasana this morning. Feet wide. Your toes are turned out just a little bit. Come down into a squat. You can be sitting on a block if you need that support. Hands to heart center. Elbows press to the inner knees or inner thighs, and you're going to resist that. Press your knees or thighs back into your elbows. Sitting tall. 5 breaths. Imagine a string pulling the crown of the head up. Keep it nice and tall and long for 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Hold it. Hands on the mat. Slowly lift your hips. Keep your feet wide. Just sway from side to side for a moment there. Bend one knee and straighten the other. Keep your left hand on the ground. Take your right hand up to the ceiling for a quick twist. You can have your hand on your lower back too. Feet are wide. Press the feet, lengthen the legs. Draw that right shoulder blade back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more. Lengthen the spine. Stay for your twist. And switch sides. Left palm on the lower back, or you're reaching it up. Your right hand centered on your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen and twist. 2 more. Last breath here. Twist it out. Hands down. Toe heel the feet back to touch. Up to a flat back on your next inhale. And fold. Sweep all the way up. Take eagle on the right side. Right arm under the left. Right leg over the left. Option 4, genie arms. Stacking the forearms if that fits better. Sink down. Wake up your fingers, spark them. Lift up your elbows. And then draw the shoulder blades back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lengthen. Sit a bit deeper. One more. Inhale. Sleeping eagle. Hinge forward. Hold here. Breathe in. Squeeze. Elbows and knees. Pulling tight. Slowly standing eagle. Come back up with control. Don't rush. Hold for the exhale. Lift your right knee up to your chest. Standing leg raise. Grab your right knee, the right hand, and open it. Keep that foot flexed. Tall spine. Open the pose. Left shoulder back, right knee open. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Stay here. Exhale the leg back to center. Straighten it out. Lift your toes. Airplane. Fly back. Turn the right pinky toe down. And then drive that heel back to lift it higher. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Again, open it, expand it. Hands to heart center. Half moon. If you need a prop, go for it. If you fall out, come right back. Spark the right fingers. Flex your foot and lift your right ankle higher. Maybe going for the bind today, Chalpasan, bending that top knee, reaching for the ankle. Maybe you get a hold of your ankle, kick into your hand. You can also just bend the knee and reach for it. If you can't get a hold of it, that's okay. Kick back, lift up, breathe in, breathe out, press your bottom foot, lengthen that leg, hold it. Take one more inhale, full breath, and then release. Feet together, fold, halfway lift, fold forward. Sweep all the way up. Eagle on your left side. Left arm under. Left leg over. Pull in to the biceps, the inner thighs, the core. Breathe in. Elbows up, shoulders back. Keep that integrated. Plug it in. Take a breath here. Sleeping eagle as you exhale. Keep the elbows right where they are. You're just moving at the hips. Inhale. Squeeze everything really tight right here. Hold it. And then come back up with the breath in with control. Stay for the breath out. Standing leg raise. Lift your right knee up. Open up. Uddiyana Bandha, the core muscles, they're locked in. Pull the belly in. Lift it up to your spine. Open more. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more. Lengthen and open. Come back to center. Arms up, leg out, and exhale back. Airplane. Fly back. The tendency will be to turn out the toes on that back foot. Turn them down. Keep the hips squared, closed. Lift the collarbones. Lift your palms, your back heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Full expression here. Ground it. Hands to heart center, and then half moon. Lift. Keep activating that top leg. Flex the foot. Take the ankle higher. Your bottom foot at 12 o'clock. Keep it there. Press it down. Maybe Chalpasana, the bind, sugar cane, reaching for the ankle. Take on whatever variation fits for you. 3 more. In and out. Lift. Squeeze. 1 more breath. Feet together. Fold. Halfway lift. And fold forward. Sweep all the way up. Tree. On the right side. Your foot in a kickstand to your inner calf, maybe up to your inner thigh. Just checking with what's possible. If it's not there for you, then just let it go. Still really limited mobility in this right knee for me, which again, it's amazing how many things it doesn't affect. Grow your tree. It's just that being okay with certain things that don't show up the way I expect them to, the way they have for, most of the time I've practiced yoga. Doesn't mean not to practice, just modifying, listening to the body, so important. To focus on where you're strong, less emphasis on what's not working. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more, lengthen it, and release. Hands to heart center. Tree on the left, set it up. Just checking in. One side might be very different than the other, and that's okay. Breath by breath, you grow, you expand. Just exploring what's possible for you. Press down. Pull in and lift up. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more. Fullest breath. And release. Sweep up. Fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot. Trikonasana. Step it through. Straighten out that front leg. You can use a prop here if you need a block or a water bottle just to bring the floor a bit higher up. Legs are straight but not locked. Find that little micro bend. Keep lengthening up out of your side body. If you're using a yoga block, there's 3 different heights, so check which one gives you the most space to twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Lean back. Find that opening across the chest. Breathe. Deeper. See your top hand, pull yourself up to stand, wide leg fold, turn the right toes in, fold over your legs. If you practice headstand, this is the place to take a headstand, go for it. You can take a tripod, or if you practice classical, go for that. Keeping the exploration of possibility of expansion. If you've never practiced classical headstand, check out my workshops on this channel. You have to go back a little ways, but if you search that, it's like learning the tools, learning the steps to empower you to build strength. The headstand's not like you have to do a headstand, but if it's something to avoid because you think you can't, but you don't try, you don't attempt, you don't explore, you don't actually know what's possible. Something that wasn't impossible or wasn't possible in the past, it doesn't mean it stays that way forever. Just like something that was possible in the past won't stay that way forever necessarily either. Breathe in. Breathe out. A couple more. You're in the headstand. Slowly make your way back down with as much control as you can. Walk the hands over to the right foot, pyramid. Turn your toes to face 12 o'clock. Your right toes. So your left toes can just be off center, like to 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and then you fold over that right leg. Let go of the weight of the head. Halfway lift. Twisted triangle. Keep the left hand down. Another place you can pull in the block. Right hand onto your lower back or reaching up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. In and out. Twist. Take a full breath here. Stay for the twist. Plant your hands on the mat. I'm just going to switch sides. So you'll step your left foot forward, right foot back for pyramid. Take a nice long stance. And again, grab your block if you need that length. Come right into it. Ground the feet, soften the knees. Keeping space between the ears and the shoulders. Draw back through the shoulder blades. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach. Twist. Another breath here. See your hand, pull yourself up. Wide leg fold. Option to bind the hands at the lower back this time. Keep lifting up through the inner thighs. Keep pressing your knuckles up to the ceiling. Let go of your head. Really let that shake it out, yes and no. Big stretch through the neck and the thoracic spine. Space between your shoulder blades. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift higher. Press deeper through the feet. Take another breath in. Empty it. And slowly come back up to stand. Pyramid. Turn the toes forward. Keep the bind here if that feels good. Fold over the left leg. Left foot at 12 o'clock, right foot Just off from center. Press both feet. Breathe in. And breathe out. A couple more. A long inhale. A long exhale. Twisted triangle. Release the bind if you still had it. Again, use a prop if you need it. Right hand down, left hand onto the lower back, and lengthen the spine. Deepen the twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull back that left hip. Take one more breath in. Plant your hands. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come forward to high plank. Lower all the way down onto your belly, slow. Just take a moment of rest. One cheek down. Arms back beside your body. Do a quick scan of your body. Check if there's anywhere you're holding on to tension, where your muscles are engaged but don't have to be. Allow softening. Switch ears. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to center with your chin. And then lift up, locust pose. Chest, arms, legs, lift off the mat. Grounding through the pelvis and keep engaged through the core, really supporting your back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spark all 10 fingers. Reach towards your feet. Breathe in. Interlace your hands as you exhale. And then on the next breath in, push your knuckles back. More expansion through the upper body. Inhale. Exhale. For 3. Go higher. Squeeze. Hold. One more breath in. And release. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe the legs from side to side. Reach back for your ankles on the outer side of your feet. Hug knees towards each other, and then from here, floor bow, you kick back. Flex the feet and then lift up. Shin bones to the back of your mat. Arms holding tension here. Really feel the work in the legs, the work in the core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, go higher. And release down. Hands by your low ribs. Upward facing dog. Hold here for a moment. Pull your chest forward. You can sway the hips from side to side. Softening in the elbows. You just hold for a couple more. In and out. Lengthen. And downward facing dog. Hips back. Walk to the top of your mat. Come down onto your back. Bridge. Get your heels in close enough to your bum. Ground the backs of the triceps a lot. Lift your hips up. Breathing. Nice deep breaths. Really work your legs, your glutes. Get your hips as high as you can. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take the hips even a little bit higher. Hold it. One more breath. Squeeze and lift. And slowly come down. Knees from side to side. And set up for wheel or another bridge. Go right into it. Lift up. Press down. Find your expression here. Hips high. Glutes, legs, core, shoulders, whole body working here to hold you in wheel. If you're in bridge, make it a powerful bridge. Commit to it. Expand with it. Inhale. Exhale. A couple more. Fill and empty. Lift a little bit higher. Slowly come down. Knees from side to side. It's good. Moving energy. Go back up. Bridge or wheel. Set it up. Press down. Pull in and lift. For 5. 4. 3. Last 2. One more breath in. Slowly bring it down. Knees from side to side. Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on the belly, one on the heart. Just for a moment here. Land and breathe. Quickly scan your body. Where is there tension to let go of? Tightness. It's like an acknowledgement of how hard you've been working. A few more breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Your hands behind your head. Keep your legs in Supta Baddha Konasana. Elbows wide. Lift your shoulders up off the mat. Take little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees together. Shoulders stay lifted. Keep pulsing at the top of that range of motion for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shins parallel to the floor for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both feet up. Pulse towards your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex your feet. 9, 10. And then hands underneath your low back. Keep your legs lifted. Flex the feet, toes down, heels up. Lower down 30%. Take a breath in. Down 30. Breathe in. Lower just off your mat. Look at your toes. Point your toes forward and you'll flutter kick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, point in your core muscles. 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex both feet, slowly lift them up. Take your time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heels together, toes wide. Turn the toes out, externally rotate the legs. And really press through the heels. Drive them up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Lower down, 30. Keep the toes turned out. Heels connected. Lower 30. Take a breath in. Lower down, just off the mat. Look at the toes. Keep them turned out. Scissor kick back and forth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press your heels together. Slowly lift them up. Reverse the rotation. Your big toes are touching. Your heels are really wide. Take an inhale. Lower down 30. Inhale all the way back up. Down 60. With breath, lift back up. Lower down all the way just off the mat. Inhale all the way back up. Slowly lower for the count of 10 with one fluid motion here. 9, 8, 7, heels still wide, big toes connected. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, tap your heels, go back up nice and slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze in core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Happy baby. Grab the outsides of the feet. Draw the knees down. You press your lower back, your tailbone into the floor as much as you can. Full breath in. Full breath out. Then moving into a hip pose. As I mentioned before, I'm still not able to get into half pigeon. I just checked yesterday when I did a class. It's okay. It's just that like sideways bent range of motion. I can get here. You can do thread the needle on your back with me, or you can flip over and get into half pigeon. Go where you need to go. Keeping the feet active. In whatever pose you're in, and thread the needle for sure, keeping it active. And same with half pigeon, turning the back toes under and keeping that right foot flexed parallel to the edge of your mat as best you can. Find your edge in the pose. Get to it. Breathe through it. And check your thoughts. If your mind might start to wander, just being here in the stillness, less intensity, might be some intensity, but like less movement, less focus on all of those other things. Really bring the attention back to intentional breath, physical sensations, keeping your focus right here, right now. Five more. Deep breaths. Take a breath in. Release the pose. Switch sides. Taking your time. Thread the needle. Half pigeon on the left. Move there essentially. It's not rushing, but just getting there with purpose, landing in it, breathing into it. Keep the feet active. Keep the core engaged just a little bit. Support, stabilize. Five more. Breathe in and breathe out. And you'll bring both feet up to the ceiling or the sky, hands underneath your lower back, waterfall, or shoulder stand. If you're going into shoulder stand, lift the hips up over the shoulders. Hands support the low back. Winding down. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're in a shoulder stand, you can move to plow, let the feet fall behind the head. You can move here from waterfall too, actually. I'm feeling that today. Just allowing the pose to evolve. If you're staying in waterfall, amazing. If you're in plow, you can take your knees towards your ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly come back onto your mat. Draw the right knee into your chest. Cross it over, supine twist. Keep the left leg long. Your right shoulder rooted onto the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. And center. Shift your hips over to the left a little bit. Switch legs, left leg in. Cross it over to the right. Breathe. And twist. In. And out. Center. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself this last little hug. And Shavasana. Close the eyes. And take rest. Just allowing your body to be still. Allowing your mind to be still. I'll read from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie today. It's already September 19th when I'm recording this. Crazy. This year is flying. Weather the storm. Storms come. The lightning flashes, thunder rolls. Sometimes hail pounds so loudly and incessantly it becomes frightening. Sometimes storms do damage, but storms are not forever. Just as nature plays out her storms, sometimes with violence, sometimes with gray days, sometimes with gentle cleansing rains, we have storms in our lives, storms in our soul. Storms are part of life, part of growth, part of the journey. Light a candle, wrap up warmly, make yourself safe and secure, then wait for the storm to pass, knowing it will. Let peace return. Let security return. Let joy and meaning come back. The certain faith that you have a purpose and your life is on track. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a full body stretch. You'll bring yourself up to a seated position with the eyes closed, hands at your heart center. Sitting tall. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. Bring your thumbs to the center of your forehead. And together, we finish this practice with a bow. Thank you. Have an awesome rest of your day. Keep moving your body, keep nourishing your body. Come back next Sunday to flow with me again, and I will see you again soon. This guy's snoring again through the whole practice. Yeah, you. I said you snoring. What a guy. Come here. Come here. You think you can wake up? Your dog fans over here? Come here. Come on. Come say hi. Oh, yeah. Get in a good stretch. Come on in. Thanks, BK. Carrie, Anita. Nice to see you. Thanks, buddy. That was very, very nice. Yes. Love you too, Carrie. Awesome to see you every week. Have an awesome day, and I will see you all soon.